And tonight, we'll see the Golden State Warriors. They'll go up against the Atlanta Hawks. Joined in the booth with Greg Anthony and Brent Barry, this is Kevin Harlan. Our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. By this time of the season, I think it's fair, Greg, to say we know the identity of these teams. How much are you worried about record at this point if you're a player?
And, Kevin, I wouldn't worry about record as much as I do camaraderie and execution. I also look at the schedule up to this point. How has the team fared against tough competition?
Time to take things across the court to hear once again about MP's historic night.
Well, it's hard to believe what MP just did, but he bested Wilt Chamberlain's 100 points in a single game, breaking one of the most hallowed records in sports history. Arguably, it was the greatest game in NBA history. It's hard to believe what he just did, guys.
You know, this is pretty remarkable. It is something else. That is pretty remarkable. A look at Atlanta's opening lineup. Jaden McDaniels is out there with Antetokounmpo. Then there's DeJounte Murray. Then it's Okongwu. And it's Pritchard in at the 1.
Well, if you believe in the numbers, that mid-range shot is not a high-value shot, even with little or no defense on you.
And we have to mention, Greg, the utter dominance MP has shown recently, right? A huge scoring night for him on insane efficiency. The numbers, you can't even believe what you're reading.
You just don't see stat lines like the one that MP had very often. Kevin, it looked like he had a cheat code on the way. He was making everything from the floor.
Here's Giannis following the basket by MP. Antetokounmpo, no good.
That might not be the shot they want him taking, even with the D backing off.
Cummings dishes to Muhammad. Shoots the 3. And rebounded by McDaniels. Hawks have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Pass to Murray. From deep, Pritchard gets the bucket.
Great court awareness by Murray, just whipping that pass right over to the wide open man.
Now, here's MP. Last game, an incredible scoring display for him. Here's Kuminga. Good, and it's MP picking up the assist.
How about 3 or 4 from the floor to start? That's always a good sign. And how about Kuminga, one of just a handful of NBA players from Congo?
And, Greg, those players from the Congo, they have achieved some of the highest level of recognition in our league. NBA champion, Hall of Famer. The player list is short, but, boy, they're distinguished.
Now Muhammad. Following the three-point attempt by DeJounte Murray. And Muhammad kicks to Cummings. Three-pointer. Another 3 for Golden State. You know, you just can't say enough about the statistical marks that MP is putting up. I mean, Greg, this is just amazing stuff. How about his 20, 20, and 20 triple-double? I've never said that before. I mean, this is incredible.
And, Kevin, something we'd only seen from the likes of Wilt and Westbrook, right? That's the kind of dynamic, prolific dominance you've got to exhibit to manufacture a stat line like that.
Here's Muhammad. Giannis Antetokounmpo making his last shot. MP looking around. Just 5 to shoot. Goes straight to the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul. He'll go to the line. It's going to go on Onyeka Okongwu. The Warriors shooting their first free throw of the game right now.
And the season numbers for them at the line thus far are really poor. Something I'm sure they are making a point of emphasis.
MP. 1 shot.
Free throw good, MP. MP with video game numbers. How about the 60, 20, and 10 triple-double?
An all-time game in league history. MP just doing everything. This guy is a human cheat code.
And there's Okongwu. That's good on the assist by Murray.
Murray with a great job of the draw and dish. Warriors
leading by 3. MP with it. He's got 8. And rebounded by McDaniels.
Yeah, better than giving up the layup. You want to go in there and use the hard foul. They did it there. That's aggressive attitude defensively.
Here's Pritchard. What a tremendous game he played against New York.
And the vision of the Greek Freak, they're able to pick out the opening.
Now, here's MP. Defense right on him. The 3. Cans it from downtown. MP's got a pair of 3s now in the first quarter for the Warriors.
And he's starting to show that killer instinct this quarter, looking to extend the lead.
To the wing on the left. Okongwu with the screen for Murray. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. MP outside. Pass to Podziemski. Back to MP. That one drops for him. MP's got 13.
Well, MP and his teammates know they have to be locked in defensively for this matchup. They're facing a team that's coming off a huge offensive outburst.
We can expect MP to bring the intensity on defense for sure. He takes a lot of pride on that end of the floor every game. Here's Antetokounmpo. Following the basket by MP. Too long in the paint. He's hit with a 3-second violation. And this is his first trip to the line tonight. And so he hits the technical free throw.
Known as a stellar defender, Murray's offensive game has also come a long way. He's established that confidence on that end, and he's not done improving.
Now here's Murray. Last game, 26 points. Now the pass to Muhammad. Driving to the basket. Passes it to Duran. Back to MP. And they double up MP. Pass to Podziemski. A 3-pointer off the mark. And it's Antetokounmpo with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Hawks. Trailing by 4. This game against Golden State is the first time they've met this season.
And last season, they made short work of this club. 2 games, 2 wins.
Sort of representative of how they each finished the season. One a playoff team, the other on the outside looking in. I think things may play out the same way this year, too.
And the Hawks with possession here. The Warriors making the shot. Muhammad pulls it in.
Yeah, you won't see him miss many dunks unless you've got somebody right in his face, as was the case there on that possession.
And that one drops. Kuminga's got his second basket.
Those defenders just look a little bit gassed. I mean, they're getting pushed around on that low block.
Here's Pritchard. He's guarded by Cummings. The Hawks again can't hit.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Back to MP. Buries the long-range jumper. And now an 11-point Warrior lead.
He just exudes a love of the game, guys. You can see it in everything he does. This guy lives and breathes the game.
Pass to Okongwu. Will it go? The putback. The putback is no good. And the ball goes out of bounds. Pass touch by MP. And as we're reaching the end of the calendar year, here's a great chance to delve into the updated power rankings. We'll take a look at the Hawks. They couldn't hold their position this week, but remain in the top 10.
And I think for Golden State, they finally found some answers to their early season woes. I like the way they're playing right now. Suddenly, there's optimism surrounding this team.
And now the first timeout called here for the Hawks. And the Warriors making a change here. Island's checked in. Terry's checked in for Atlanta. The Hawks trail by 11. Murray surveying the D. He kicks to McDaniels. On the wing, Terry. The pass to Okongwu. No good. They had a chance to end the run there. Golden State's gone 4-6 from long range here early on. Muhammad against Terry. Muhammad pass to Highland. Good, and the assist goes to MP. And the Warriors lead by 14.
Yeah, they built up this lead 3 points at a time.
Well, a lot of importance placed on outside shooting, and tonight you can see why after that kind of quarter, exploding from the perimeter.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
Warriors leading by 12. Inside, Muhammad. And MP throws it down.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
Yeah, if you walked in at any point during this game to watch 5 minutes of play, one team played harder. You know who that was.
Here's Pritchard following the score by Golden State. Terry outside. Uncovered. Crane for 2 points.
Easy little jumper for him right there, guys.
And it's the Warriors' ball, fresh from a win against Portland.
Yeah, those road games are tricky, but they had a good strategy going in and stuck to what they do best.
Yeah, watching that game quarter to quarter, they sped up, they slowed down, but they executed in every facet.
And the basket by Muhammad.
Guys, he's been a one-man air raid. Coming at them time and time again.
Kind of like he's in his living room right now. He's found a comfort zone. Once he gets that, the defense knows they're in trouble.
So it's Atlanta now, following the three-pointer by MP. Terry finds Okongwu. Here's Pritchard. Passes it to Terry. The Hawks need to get off a shot here. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Pass to Muhammad. Kuminga with it. Out of bounds, Atlanta takes possession. Now, who's had the hot hand from the 2 position over the last 10 games? Highest field goal percentages right here on the 2K leaderboard. DeJounte Murray, 4th.
You know, in tight or outside, these are all very reliable and consistent shooters. It's a safe option to put the ball in their hands and let them create something for themselves.
Well, the array of moves that each of those players has is just about unlimited. Whether it's in tight or outside, they know how to free themselves up and find the best shot possible. It's reflected in their shooting percentage.
Here's Muhammad. 23 points in the game. And the Warriors tack on 2 more.
Oh, man, this would be a different ball game if they didn't have this type of scoring to rely on.
McBride passes to Murray. Here's McBride. He feeds it to Lewis. MP against Terry. Antetokounmpo's checked in for it. On the court for Atlanta, Antetokounmpo is out there with Okongwu. And it's Pritchard in at the 5.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Now here's Giannis. He had a 27-point outing in their last game against New York.
And he also positioned himself perfectly to grab all those rebounds, guys. Can't forget about the fundamentals.
And if you're the guy who has to guard him, it is never going to be an easy night for you.
And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey guys, MP in the last time out against Portland was tremendous. He scored an amazing number of points and, as always, was a force on defense, doing whatever he wanted at that end. Those were ridiculous numbers he put up. We'll see what he has in store for an encore. Can't wait to see. Kevin?
Yeah, David, he was in attack mode all night long. GA really propelled them to that win.
When he's on, he is on. And there isn't all that much you can do to stop him.
Sometimes you can just look at a guy and you see the confidence that he's playing with. That's what I like best. He's played a huge role in this game to this point, but it looks like he just wants more. He wants to make sure that this lead holds up.
And so on to Antetokounmpo looking over it. Top of the key jumper, no good.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today, and there is a glaring discrepancy between these two teams in that area.
He missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance in warm-up.
Oh, no, I know he can make it, but that's warm-ups, so maybe just a step too far. Oh, I would love to see Giannis in the dunk contest. Wouldn't that be sweet?
Nice job capturing the moments on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. MP with it. Okongwu covering. Cummings' shot is good. Cummings got 5.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Basketball IQ is something that gets talked about, but its importance to a team showing up here, running plays that turn into scores.
And the rejection by MP. And here's Giannis from outside. Pass to Pritchard. Here's Joe, defended by Kuminga. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's McBride. And finally they hit one. Warriors leading by 17. On the wing, MP. And they double up MP. And that one is good. Muhammad's got 7 points here in this quarter. And so Giannis will bring it up for the Atlanta Hawks. They are coming into this having notched a win against the Knicks in their last game.
And in that one, the backups came to play. Gave the team an infusion of points that just put them over the top.
Well, I talked to the assistant coaching staff. What they were stoked about is that the bench guys came in and played well. So punch off the bench, a big factor in that one.
Bones Highland is checked in for the Warriors. And a quick look at some of the numbers for Bones Highland.
In the last 5 games, you can see the trend upwards for effective field goal percentage. And it shows you how confident he's playing right now.
The Hawks working the ball around. Murray dishes to McDaniels. Off target with his 3.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
Now, here's MP. He's covered closely. He was all alone on that one. Podziemski's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. This Hawks squad is struggling. Murray outside. Second chance shot. They shoot again. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. And the classic, the bank shot. Very popular at one time. Brett, what happened to him?
I think the only time you really see it, Kevin, is when guys are going in for layups at full speed and trying to take some of that speed off the basketball. But guys really just don't get the ball in possession where they're going to use a good angle off the glass. Those are usually mid-range shots. How many of those do you see?
Now, here's MP. He's got 32. Going inside. Yes, that goes in. Muhammad's got 34 points.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
Yeah, the other team a bit concerned here. They're trailing, and the lead seems to be growing.
Here's Murray. Almost, but it rolls out.
And when you can't get anything to fall, it definitely gets in your head.
Especially if you're a player that doesn't get a lot of shot attempts. But otherwise, the mindset is, I just got to get the next one to go. And you don't want to put that much pressure on yourself.
Now Murray. His scoring numbers are pretty strong. He's up there at 21 points a game on average. There's the pass to Pritchard. Shot clock at 6. Passes to Okongwu. Yep, that one goes. Okongwu's now got 6.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Got to fight over it as a defender.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Warriors.
How about the ball movement so far? I mean, the unselfishness, everyone here just playing for one another, and that can be infectious.
Well, I like that they've also emphasized the three-point line. He drained a good number from beyond the arc this year.
Cummings, he's checked in for Highland.
Yeah, nice job of drawing the contact and creating opportunities at the line.
Here's Pritchard. He's guarded by Cummings. Here's McDaniels. To the left wing. Here's McBride. Connects from three-point range. McBride's got 5 points now in the quarter.
How can you forget about him? I mean, he's not going to miss that open of a look.
And there's the bucket from MP.
MP, he's got it all, putting it on display here tonight.
Here's McBride. He's got 5. Pass to McDaniels. Pass to McBride. From the arc. It's rebounded by Kuminga.
And we haven't seen them get to the line as much here in the second quarter. They might be settling a tad too much offensively.
Cummings. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Murray outside. Fires from 18. Muhammad pulls it in. MP's got his 5th rebound right now in the game.
Well, both him and the team seem to be off their game right now, and the frustration is clearly mounting as the clock is winding down. That's the kind of passing you want there. Work the ball around, keep it moving, try to get an assist on every bucket.
Here's Pritchard. He's guarded by Cummings. Pritchard passes to Okongwu. From outside the arc. A shot by McDaniels, no good. Golden State's gotten fond of that three-point shot here in the second quarter. 4 of 9. MP left side. And another basket for Golden State.
And he's just playing smart basketball. Once MP finds a look he likes, that guy does not hesitate.
Here's Pritchard. He's guarded by Cummings. Here's Murray up on top. Can they get it? Basket counts. Murray's got 5. The Warriors shooting the lights out in this building, 68% from the field. Here's MP. And MP throws it down.
Great finish from MP, powering it home once he had that great position.
And here is Murray. He has 5. From downtown, that shot misses. And so it's the Golden State Warriors in complete command. Their lead of 28 points going into the break. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here.
Thanks for tuning in. Welcome. A clinic in execution so far, as it's been a dominant showing for the Golden State Warriors.
Well, they're winning for multiple reasons, right? I think at the top of that list is their rebounding. They're chasing every miss like it's a Game 7.
They got more hustle and they got more muscle.
And now a subject that's always of interest, player movement around the league.
This move to me is a no-brainer. MP makes them better on the court and in the locker room. You know, it's hard to land a player of his caliber. I don't know how they did this.
Some persuasive negotiating for sure. And it's... Thank you for being with us. Now let's send it to Kevin Harlan for the second half tip.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next two quarters are any different from the first two. So far, it has been a runaway. You look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
Yeah, and through the first two quarters, he has been the offense for this team.
Yeah, he's shouldering the load right now and looking really comfortable while he's doing it.
They've got Cummings. Jonathan Kuminga out there with MP. Then it's Duran. And there's Pajemski in at the two-guard spot. That's Steve Kerr's 5 as we get into the second half. Here's Antetokounmpo after the Warriors pick up 3. Murray down low. No good. Shot missing.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A plus 10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
He took the opportunity when he saw it. Muhammad's got 47 points.
Yeah, they're relying on their three-point shooting and getting pretty good results.
For 3, Murray drains it from beyond the arc.
At times, Murray does favor the corners for that kind of shot, but really, he's going to take anything he can get.
With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Now, there was quite a bit of shakeup in the Hawks front office last season amid rumors of discord. DeJounte Murray said, there's a lot of noise, but at the end of the day, winning takes care of it all. So we need to control what we can control, continue to come together as brothers, and try to go out and win basketball games. Kevin, back to you.
All right, that's all they can do. David, thanks.
Yeah, just the first miss of the half there. They have to be having 3 or 4 to start it off. Yeah, you could throw that pass just about anywhere, even the top of the square for Giannis to go and get.
To the right side. MP right side. Pass to Pajemski. 11 feet away, and it's Golden State with another.
I'm sorry, that's poor defense down low again. It's been a mismatch thus far in the paint.
Here's Pritchard. 6 points for him. Okongwu, the pass to Pritchard. No good on the triple. Warriors have gotten 4 of their first 5 second-half shots to fall. 80% since the break. Giannis against Muhammad. Fires the 3. Rebound, Atlanta. A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. The pass to Pritchard. Okongwu with a screen on Cummings. Tries from 7. Tried to bank it in, but he misses.
He's got so many ways to score in the post. Just nifty, uses fakes. You have to have a body on him every time he's down there. Yeah, one player sometimes can drag down your offense, and he seems to be an anchor here in this quarter.
McDaniels kicks to Murray. Good ball movement here by the Hawks. A shot by Pritchard, no good.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Time for some consideration in the passing category, maybe, Kevin. The shot is just not on. Get somebody else going.
A wide open look here for Okongwu. And once again off the mark by Atlanta. And here's MP. He'll bring it up for the Warriors. Since halftime, they've only allowed 5 points. Passes it to Kuminga. And they double up MP. Here's Podziemski. And the Warriors miss again. Atlanta's gone 1 of 4 in three-point shots here in the third. Pass to McDaniels. And here is Okongwu. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Here's Pritchard. They could use a bucket. Good. And it's Giannis picking up the assist. Giannis has got 3 assists tonight.
There you go again. A nice kick out after the D had collapsed on him.
Now, here's MP. Non-stop scoring machine here. And yet, another basket.
My goodness. 50 for the A.
Yep, he is putting on a show. Now, here's Giannis. He's got 8. The pass to Murray. Takes a 3. Another 3 for Atlanta.
And wasting no time, DeJounte Murray off the catch.
Golden State's gotten the three-pointer to fall to the tune of 50% here in the third quarter. They've made 3 of 6. And a wide-open look for MP. And another 3 for Golden State.
Well, he should be playing this game with an apron on because he's cooking right now.
Hey, Brent, here we're looking at Giannis Antetokounmpo. He's arguably the best player right now in the NBA. Not just the NBA, worldwide.
That's a lot of space, Kevin, but you're not wrong. He is the best two-way player in the league. With his physical dominance, he impacts the game in ways that no other player can.
Here's MP following the score by DeJounte Murray. MP passes to Cummings. Screen by MP. And another 3 for Golden State.
That's just a lapse right there. No matter what, somebody has to be there and get a hand up in the shooter's face.
Antetokounmpo with the ball. He's a guy we see deliver on a nightly basis, averaging about 24.5 points a game. The tray. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Duran's got rebound number 12 now. Tenacity on the glass. And here's MP for 3. Antetokounmpo pulls it in. Hawks have gone 5 of 12 from the field since the third quarter got underway. Pass to Pritchard. Now McDaniels. And the 3 off target. The 3 from MP. Drills it from outside. MP's got 56 points in the game.
That's a dozen straight points coming off the triple.
Pass to Okongwu. Giannis dunks it down.
Signs of Antetokounmpo really figuring things out. His offense starting to look more and more natural.
Warriors have gone 8 of 14 on their shot attempts here in the third. Some pretty nice work. Here's Duran. And Duran slams it in.
And in terms of size, not your typical center. But, man, he plays as big as any of them thanks to that terrific leaping ability.
Hawks have gone 6 of 14 since halftime. A little cold from the field. And the ball out of play. The Warriors will inbound.
A chance to take a look at some stats for Murray. His last 10 games have been exceptional. And he's right up there in the top 20 in scoring. Certainly a force to be reckoned with offensively.
And back to your point, number 2 in steals. He's just a tireless worker. Plays that hard-nosed, on-ball defense. Most guys just can't disengage from him. The 3 from MP. And he's good on the 3-ball. MP's got 59 points.
Yeah, great outside shooting, really fueling this run.
On the wing, Giannis. 10 points for him. Here's Pritchard. And they come right back with their own three-pointer. Pritchard's got 6 here in this quarter. Now Muhammad. Rebound by Murray. He dishes it to Giannis. Muhammad pulls it in. MP's got 8 rebounds in this game. kicks to Quinn. Golden State moving the ball around. Muhammad pass to Quinn. Back to MP. Pocket 6. Good. That's another bucket.
Make that 61 points.
Yep. Everything is going his way right now. The Hawks have gone 7 for 16 in the second half from the field, shooting a bit under 50%. Pass to Okongwu. Giannis high post. And it's in there. Antetokounmpo's got 12.
So much strength and quickness coming from Giannis.
The 3 from MP. They get it back. Quinn kicks to MP. To the paint. A second chance effort. Quinn, good.
The tenacity on that interior, just battling, bringing that effort and will for second chance points.
Giannis outside. To the middle. Here's Okongwu.
There are only a few players in the league who can hit a teammate like that in stride. Beautiful assist.
MP outside. Beyond the arc. Rebound by the Hawks. Okongwu's now got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Here's Pritchard. He's defended by Highland. Terry against MP. And the ball out of play. The Warriors will inbound. Now we get a chance to check out the standings out west. Already we're in December. Taking a look at Golden State, they're 7th right now. Not a bad spot, but certainly they'd like to string together a run of wins.
And seeing where the Warriors are, they've shown me some very good things this season. But that next step, those qualities that could make them true contenders. Just haven't been there.
Now, you just don't want to sit in the middle for too long. You either want to be competing against the top teams or starting to strategize where you can position yourself for a high lottery pick and maybe turn around your franchise's fortunes. I mean, this guy is unreal. What a show.
Terry outside. And there's 2 points. Working on the glass, paying off that time. Terry's got 7 points in the game. MP outside. Lets it go from deep. And another one.
And he's been dominant here thus far.
Shouldering the offense, GA, really taking it to the opposition. Here's Pritchard. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. And so, MP will bring it up for Golden State. Following this one, they get to host the Mavericks. And good! There's another.
And that's 70.
He's unbelievable. Now here's Murray. Tight defense on him. Out to the right wing. Here's McBride. Covered by Muhammad. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Second personal foul. First team foul.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
Miles McBride. 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good. Book Knight, he's checked in for Muhammad. And a switch here also for Atlanta. Joe's checked in. Making a change here. MV's checked in. Antetokounmpo's checked in for the Hawks. Pritchard comes in for Murray. Here's MP. For three. Atlanta with the rebound. Lewis has got 4 rebounds now tonight. On the court for Atlanta, they've got Lewis, and it's Pritchard in at the point. MP outside. Hey, Brent, in recent years, we've seen the rise of sports analytics conventions, pro basketball negotiation competitions. I mean, they're really digging deep.
Well, they're not only digging deep, Kevin, but they're giving a tremendous opportunity to a swath of people that never thought they'd be part of the NBA. Look, if you're not 6'8" with a 35-inch vertical, that doesn't mean that you still don't have a place at the table in the NBA if you study hard enough, or you can make contributions to what the business side of basketball is all about.
That shot